Hi everyone, welcome to the third video for algebra. In the third video, we are looking at these examples. Okay, so for example 3, we're expanding and simplifying the expression below. Eventually, you might just see expand for this question and not the simplify, but we always want you to simplify things in maths. So you should always collect terms, like terms, and so on. I'm going to do this the long way first and then show you the shorter cut, which is 5.3 work. So you can think about it the way that we did the previous examples. In example 2, when it's squared, you can write it out like this and then do FOIL or the distributive law. So which gives you this line. So you're always going to have the 2y squared, this part squared, which gives you 4y squared. You'll have 1 squared at the end, and then you'll multiply these two things together and double it. So 2y times 1 and then double it, because you can see that we have the 2 here. So this would be the long way to do it. We actually want you to get to the point where you can use this result here. So a plus b squared, square the first part, double the product of both, and square the last part. So you can see that I've used colours here to explain it. So we square the 2y, we double the product of 2y and 1, and we square the last part to give us this line, which is exactly the same as that part. Two strategies here. Remember, I always want you to do things more than one way. You can see here that using the advanced method can be done in 2 lines, where this might take 3 or 4. For 3b, expand and simplify the expression below. Take a minute to think about which special product we can use to do this. Okay, we can do it the old way or the slow way, the 5.2 way. So multiply these. We can do it that way, definitely. You'll notice here that the 3a's cancel out. 9a squared is 3a squared, and minus 1 times 1. So hopefully you recognize that we could use this part. So if you see something take away something, and then the same kind of situation but plus, we always get this a squared minus b squared. So what that means is in the middle here, we have that cancelling out. So if a equals 3a and b equals 1, we can just square this part and square this part. Really, there is a 2 here, but 1 squared is just 1. So you can see here I had b squared. And we get the same answer. Again, 2 lines. Once you understand this concept, you'll actually be able to do it quicker than just the 5.2 way of doing it. And that's where we want you to get to for advanced year 11. So for C, this time around, we don't have any kind of special product here, but we need to expand this part and then just add this bit on. You can see there's no brackets here, so we're not going to worry about this part until we've expanded the brackets. So this one doesn't actually involve any special products. We just need to expand the first bit. So 3x times those two, and then 1 times 2 and 1 times minus x. So once you've expanded this part, then you add on the 2x and the 4. So minus 3x squared, there's no more x squareds. Then we've got 6x, take away x, plus 2x, which is 7x. And then we've got 2 plus 4 is 6. For part D, I'm going to show you 3 different ways to do this. First way, using the special products, you'll notice 2 lines. It's a nice and efficient way to do this. So x minus y squared, you can remember is x squared minus 2xy plus y squared. Then we have take away x plus y squared. So we square the first part times x and y together and double it. And then square the last part, so square y. Notice that I've put this in brackets because we need to take away all of these things. And then to clean it up, we can go x squared, take away x squared, minus 2xy minus 2xy is minus 4xy, and the y squared take away y squared cancels as well. So that's a nice way to do this first problem. 2 lines, pretty neat. That's the first one. Okay, so using the difference of 2 squares, you can see we have this part squared, take away this part squared. So A is x minus y and B is x plus y. So we can write this in this form. So A minus B, so blue part, the take away x plus y, and then we've got the blue part plus the green part. So let's go back to the left-hand side brackets. We have x, take away x, they cancel. Minus y is minus 2y for this part, and then we have x plus x is 2x with the y's cancelling out. Minus y plus y. Then we have minus 2y times 2x, which is minus 4xy. So 3 steps, pretty neat. The last way, by expanding brackets, might be tempting for people to do, so expand the brackets and then simplify, but you can see it actually takes lots of steps. So I've expanded this part here in blue, so you can follow that, and then take away expanding of the green part, and you'll notice that I've got minus the green parts here, and then I've put the brackets around it. I could have used these brackets. I just like square ones when I've already got these brackets here. Then eventually, x squared cancels with x squared. Minus xy minus that. 1, minus 2, minus 3, and minus 4. So we get minus 4 of them. The y squareds cancel here. So you can see here that it's cancelled. That's cancelled. That's cancelled. That's cancelled. So we've got 4 of these. So yeah, I would not recommend this way. I just wanted to show you. Example 4, we're getting into factorizing. I'll explain that in